Hey, ISO. How you doing this morning? Oh, bummer. If we'd started 40 minutes ago like we meant to, would you have had time? Or later? Can't slam 3 rounds into a single hour. How's your team looking? Promising. That sounds promising. You don't. Oh, wow. All right. Hey, JD. Are you playing? And g'day, Anna. What is up? Oh, we're started. That was quick. So, I believe we've got a 3-rounder. Venusaur and Ariados are very interesting. Quagsire is one that I was absolutely looking at and wanted to fit in my team, but the threat of Whiscash was just a little too much for me. A couple of rock throwers makes things pretty difficult for me. Having a grass Pokemon there too is also pretty concerning. I will be bringing a Bomber Snow. I mean, to this particular battle. Oh, heading out for Instance Day. Nice. Good luck. I did not get to participate much. It was Mum's birthday today, so we were... we had lunch for that. Thank you, Lachlan. Yeah, Jirachi will be good. Biggest threat would be Whiscash. Has some play against the Darks. Has plenty of play against Frostlass. Like, it would beat... It would have a perfectly easy enough time beating 5 of these 6 Pokemon. So, let's see. Pelipper is one that I have not looked at all. I find that very interesting. I could run Polly as my safe swap. Because it is pretty safe. And the B, maybe? So what's that looking like? Actually, the Weavile is very interesting. Oh, okay. How close are you, Jojo? Okay, what's it got? Snarl, 26, 39. Ooh, okay. Nice swap. Was that 5 or 6 Snarls? Well, that's got to be Hurricane. Surely. No. Ooh. They're not gonna shield, surely. Yeah, that one's a difficult one, because I can't Mudshot down. Maybe I could have. Okay, so... if they've got 7 Snarls there, then that would be... Would that be 2 Avalanches? Hey, Stabber. Okay, hopefully I get a shield out of him here. How many Fury Cutters is it going to be? Oh, did I catch that? Perfect. Now do I KO here? I do. This will be tight. Can I get there? Oh, yes. Jojo says it's good to see on the right track with team building. Only ones I'm not using was Wrath and Barbarical. I wouldn't necessarily use my team as an indication that you are on the right track, because I've been struggling with this a lot. G'day, Jay. How are you? So Pelipper, Weavile, and Barbarical. So how long does it take for Barbarical to get to Stone Edge? It's 4 energy per Fury Cutter. So that's yeah. Come on, I can get this. 14? Turns. It takes the exact same amount of time for a Bomber Snow to get to Energy Ball. Who wins CMP on that one? Barbarical does. Ah. Long time no see. Been good. Started a new job. Oh, what's the new job? I'm gonna keep the same team. Oh. Oh, okay. So just cross chop. Okay. I think they survive an Ice Punch still. Yeah, easy. Yeah, they called it that time. Should be able to just kamikaze the Abomasnow and then try and finish off with... Oh, wow. With the Beedrill. Beedrill is on its own against the odds. Ah, yuck. Oh, and this would be lunge too. So I'm gonna have to let that go. Fury Cutter's not gonna do particularly much. Wow. That's just cross chop, surely. Okay. I think I'll be alright. Then again, a resisted excism might not do the job. So we'll go drill run. All right. Work at a local pizza place and it gets pretty crazy on the Friday and weekend. I can imagine that would be prime pizza time. Carl just says not changing my YouTube name. That is fair enough. And welcome to anyone watching us on YouTube, such as Carl. Isolator says, wish I could have made it. I wish you could have too. I wanted a bit more participation, but that is our fault for one, running it at a US unfriendly time, and two, being very, very much later than we said we'd be. Gonna maybe run Barb in the lead, just in the hope that they try and lead Ari to counter the bomber. I think that's the only change I need to make. If they run Quag, then I'm in a bit of trouble. That's a good start. That is as good a start as you can get, really. Five. So let's see, weather ball. Should I try and bait first? Ooh. I think I got lag there. They got in another wing attack, so that's 4 wing attacks. Ah, they called it. Oh, did they get in another one? I think that was my fault that time. How do you not call that? Far out. Ah. Oh. I had the opportunity for 2 stone edges and they didn't shield either of them. And now I'm 1 shield down as well. That's not enough for Hurricane, surely. Gonna undercharge that. Hey, Rambo. No respect. I know. They're gonna shield this. I can 100% guarantee. 6, 7. Yeah, there's no way I'm winning this. Oh, I got in an infestation. But I need to get in two X's here. Oh, if I managed to farm down with infestation, that would be insane. Okay, but I'm still happy because what was the third Pokemon? It was Barbarical. Wasn't it? No. What was the third Pokemon? No, we never saw the third Pokemon. So we lost there not because of team competition, it was because I misplayed it. Kevin 3-0'd Martian, and we're waiting on Lyle and Lilybear. Now I'd better turn off my my screen's in black and white mode at the moment. So I'm gonna turn that off. Okay, they just informed me they had Quag in the back. Lilybear wrecking me, lost leader bunch too early. Unlucky, mate. We appreciate you joining us. Hey, I'm facing Lilybear. Oh, Lilybear. What's Lilybear doing with their 10 CP mons? Come on. But also, Vileplume? Wow. And Celio. The Gastrodon, I'm not... For some reason, I'm not surprised by. Hey, Dr. Banner. Well, not a ton in this tournament. Well, there's 3 Abomasnows that I can see. Only 1 Empoleon. But I am seeing a fair bit, yeah. I'm actually seeing a lot more variety than I thought we would see. Because this cup felt pretty restricted to me. %50 usage still? Is that right? It was less last time I looked at it. No, I really, really wanted Mew, but it took me all of my TMs to get it to Surf Wild Charge. And I never even used it in the cup that I TM'd it for. And I've only got like 20 TMs at the moment after Rocket Day. Yeah, so Abomasnow is being used 23% of the time at the moment. Whiscash in second. Malamar's down to third. Abomasnow is definitely most popular, and with good reason too. It's just got so much play against everything. Malamar and Wireless both third and fourth. Find it really interesting that they're both right next to each other. I wonder if anyone's running both. What have you got on it at the moment? And so, I've got my second Mew now, the shiny one. And so, do you think it's worth making a second Great League Mew? I really like the idea of having a Mew for Great League and a Mew for Ultra League, but it might be handier to have a second Great League Mew. And if I do leave it for Great League, then like I'm still probably gonna at some points want a different moveset to what either of them have. So if I put Flame Charge, Wild Charge on this second Mew, there's going to be a tournament where I want like Dragon Claw, Wild Charge, and now I'm screwed again. You don't have a team yet? Oh boy. It's 5 days in. But to be fair, I haven't really settled on my team either. For some people in those practice tournament that had both Malamar and Wireless, how common was that? I think she likes leading Celio, so I'm probably going to do that. Or counter that. Most had one or the other. Cool. Hey, Cakes. Just get another Mew. Okay, well, it wasn't the Celio, but even better. 1, 2. Are you noticing I'm getting a turn or two of lag every battle? Ooh-hoo-hoo. Oh no, rip for them. Also, I'm getting used to this infestation Beedrill. I haven't been sold on it until now, but I am starting to get the hang of it. Yeah, I'm gonna spend my shields here. If I... Surely I can't farm down with infestation. Or maybe I can. There you go, I can. X's is higher DPE, isn't it? Higher DPE than Drill Run. Hey, Fun Sticks. Good to hear. How long have you been playing Pokemon for? And there were a bunch of Mew. Yeah, I really do want the Mew. Why not Ultra League Mew? I don't know, Flash. I don't know. It's a decision that once you... Well, if you do make the decision to build an Ultra League Mew, you can't come back from that decision. If you make a second Great League Mew, then at least you've got the decision later down the track to make an Ultra League one. You're not gathering intel for our Ghost Stadium tournament. Are we in the same lobby? Is it bad that I didn't know that? Funsticks, how's your day? It was pretty good. I am very disappointed that I fell asleep as we were meant to start this tournament, so we are very late. And I'm blaming that for the low turnout. What about yours? Banner says my team is sure to put my Spice Index over 75%. Excellent. I love to hear that. Flash says our table. I don't know what that means. You might have to elaborate. It's super effective. Are you talking about the X-Scissor? Because the X-Scissor is neutral. You didn't even consider me. I would consider Mew because with Flame Charge, Wild Charge, so many waters running around and the threat of a Bomber Snow. And all the steals as well. Oh yeah, Fun Sticks. You've been playing for ages. Do you PvP much? Or are you just a raider / shiny hunter? No way, that's true. Drew Run is really good. Well, we will find out. Actually, you know what? I've been keeping Lily Bear waiting for a bit, so I will... I'll start that battle. But everyone remind me to look up what is higher DPE out of X-Scissor and Drill Run. Four, 5, 6. Thank you for the follow, Fun Sticks. Okay, so that's likely to be Bulldoze. But I'm a shoot. Ah, you cheeky girl. Are we gonna see Vileplume again? No. So Foul Play is resisted. Superpower will hurt. Probably would have knocked me out. I'm probably going to let this go down. It would be another foul play. But then we might even be able to farm down with Infestation. One, two, three, four. Beautiful. What's in the back? Aha. Ah, the cute little Gastrodon. So that's 2 mud slaps. 3, 4, 5. Body slam. I'm gonna let that go, and then probably just switch straight into Frostlass. Oh, not switch into it. So there's definitely 6 mud slaps. Yes, but we're never matched up. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I definitely haven't... I don't remember playing against you in any of those tournaments. Banner says, so you don't read my little tournament analyses every tournament? Wait, yes, I've seen some of them. I'm in, like, 60 servers, so I have most channels muted, but I have seen little tournament analyses. So, is that you? Are you the one who... The last one I read was a breakdown of the types picked for the Monotype Cup. Was that you? Alakeem says, do you have any advice? I'm level 44, have good PvP bonds, but can never really make it over 2200 every season. I hit a wall there. I'd have to like check out how you're battling to be able to give you some advice. I wouldn't be able to... I'd have to diagnose the problem. If you want to jump into our Discord, there's people who can give advice there. Maybe throw up some footage of a battle. We can take a look at it. Might make a change to my team. I made it quickly for Tho's tournament. Cool, cool. Drill run is slightly higher. 1.33 versus 1. Actually, I don't think that's slightly higher. I think that's a fair bit higher. There you go. 2 X's is better than 1 drill run. And you saw a lot of Frostlass. You know what's hard? Choosing only 6 tournaments to be in. I have like 10 to choose from. Yep, I feel ya. And thank you, Flash. At 2200, you usually have the correct Pokemon, but possibly make little mistakes here and there. Yeah. So things like for myself, and I think what is more common is learning how to count moves. So starting to learn how much energy a Powder Snow gets you, and how like memorizing how much energy Weather Ball is, and then, you know, learning how many Powder Snows it will take you to get to Weather Ball. Do you think there's a real skill difference at that point between veteran and ace? I don't, but I'm in the minority. I think there's actually very minute difference between aces and legends. And I will die on that hill. But most people wouldn't agree with me. The way I hear people talk when they are legend makes me think that they think that they're just completely different players. Someone was in this chat back when Lily Bear was streaming. They came in and said, oh yeah, legends don't bait that much. The legends only bait when they need to. I'm like, all right, mate, what? what do you think it is about hitting like 300 points more than the next person that suddenly means that, that you know the secret of when to bait and others don't? Well, like I said, I'm dying on that hill. All right, well, we agree on that at least. $24, $32, $40. $48, $54. So that 62, 32, 20, 27, 35. So that's another body slam. I should survive another body slam. All right, so I actually hope she shields this one. Okay. Could have Malamar at the back. Let's go for the drill run. Is she gonna ice punch me? Oh, yuck. Okay, that didn't do as much as I thought it would. Oh, can we make it? No, we can't. Oh, but that's alright. We got a shield and a frost lass. Lyle says molding this morning. I don't know what that means. I see it a lot. Also, copium. Yes, that's the other one that I'm seeing all the kids use, and I don't know what it means. Cake says, by the process of induction, legends do know when to bait and when not to because they end up winning more. I don't think we can induce that that's the reason one person is a legend and another isn't. And it looks like Banner agrees with me on that one. If it was just about baiting, then it would be random who gets there. I mean, not quite random, but I see the point you're making, and I agree with the general gist of that. if you... There we go. If you don't have the ability to... Lyle says, honestly, baiting is 50-50 most times. I just think Legend plays a quicker recognition, energy management, and team reading. Which is fair. But also, experts can do that. Like, Okay, here's a concession I'll make. I am heavily relying on my own experience when making that judgment, and I have very rarely jumped out of ace rank myself. But I talk to people who are legend so often, and I have just as much knowledge of like when to bait and, you know, how to manage energy, etc., as these people that I'm talking to. And I do very, very well in Silph arena tournaments, which I know is a very, very different thing, but it is proof that I know my stuff. Having said that, I also, in the past, have not really cared about my rating. I only started paying attention to it halfway through last season, season 9, and that's the season I went up to like almost 2,700. So maybe now that I am taking it a bit more seriously, that'll be the day that I do reach that that 3,000 mark. All right, bring it on, Kevin. Who's got the Ludicolo? Oh, Alakim watches Arrow and Zionic. Who else do you watch? Legends probably do something that a lot of players don't, try to figure out why they lost and how they could have won. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, most people do that. It doesn't suddenly start happening when you reach Legend. Do you guys ever notice some people seem like they intentionally throw? Like they come in with really low CP Pokemon? Yes, I do. I do notice that really early on. I don't know about later in the season. Lilybear says, I switch up whether I bait or not, whether rather be unpredictable. Yeah, and there's something to be said for that. There is a skill in being able to tell, like, I won't be able to win unless I bait, or my win condition is to not bait here. So that recognition is a point of skill. Cakes doesn't know these streamer terms either. To get lower elo or pre-start. Okay, yes, yeah, you're right, Banner. It happens at the very beginning or the very end of the season. Fish, you're a legend. Just get there already. Stop taking your time. No more meme Mondays, meta Mondays, copium. Mate, yeah. Imagine that for rebranding. Hi, hi, welcome to Meta Monday. Banner, I've never hated GBL. I always get super frustrated because people put so much stock into GBL. Like, I've always tried to say that GBL rating should not be an indicator of players' skill. Now, despite how long I've been saying that and how adamantly I've been saying that, I am gonna have to do a bit of a backflip on that, because, like, from battle to battle, I think no individual battle in GBL can really be, like, if you lose a GBL battle, it's very rare that you can say the only factor was skill. Team composition is a huge deal, and you can have the best composition in the world and still you just run into that that team that hard counters it. Of course, skill can get you out of that that mess, but it's so much easier to say in a Silph battle, for example, that skill was the main factor that decided the outcome. However, if you're doing 700 battles over the course of 3 months, everything averages out. So whether you just lost because of team composition or not, there will be others where you won just because of team composition. Then there are some that you'll lose because of skill, and then others you'll win because of skill. There'll be some that you lose because of lag, then some that you win because of lag. And over time, that all averages out. And so, like, by the end of the season, tanking aside, I do accept that the rating is fairly reliable. But I still think that a 3000 elo player is a negligible amount better than a 2500. Rant over. ELPG says Reshiram raid. We don't do raids here, and it's 11:30 at night. Sorry, mate. There's a certain skill level required, but after that is more about reading the meta and knowing your team. I think you already are legend level in terms of knowledge and ability. Thank you. I appreciate that. Alakim says, am I pronouncing that right, by the way? Alakim? I liked FP Sticks or something like that, but I think he stopped streaming. Yes, very recently. Oh, it still does make YouTube videos, just not streaming. Okay. Zinamong? Or Zinamong? However you pronounce that, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I did not get to that before. I feel like a lot of it is just memorization of each league. Yeah, there's a fair bit of that to it. I still think the system is stupid. It's elo based, but the rewards are based on streaks. So the two systems are at odds with each other. That's a very good point, Dr. Batter. I better jump in on this. And so, yeah, like the fact that you only gain or lose elo based on chunks of 5 battles is very interesting. I just want that avatar. What level do you have to, what rank do you have to get to get the avatar? The jacket is pretty darn good. Oh, you're getting wrecked, eh? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, like, Pikachu Libre comes at Legend. So I was thinking mental blank. I thought for a sec the avatar came at earlier ranks. The jacket is Legend as well? So wait, what don't you get at Legend? Alright, so let's see what Kevin's got. He's got the Alolan Mark, the Empoleon, the Razor Leaper in Ludicrous, and I am assuming that Ludi is running Razor Leaf, because it is better for this meta. Beedrill, and Galarian Rapidash. Now, the Beedrill, I think, is actually becoming the most important pick in this cup, to be quite frank. Now, Lass has plenty of play against Mark. Does it win the 2-1 shield? Something like that? How much does a Dark Pulse do to a Frost Lass? Dark Pulse does 80% damage. Avalanche does 53. So it does take 2 avalanches. But it takes the same amount of time to get to Avalanche as it does to Muck. As it does to get to Dark Pulse. Mateo Legamer. Thank you for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If I got it wrong, please let me know. But welcome in, buddy. So what are we gonna do? 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 So I feel like the Poliwrath beats the Muck, the Empoleon, and the Whiscash. The fact that I'm not running Poison Jab Beedrill does hurt me here. We could try that. If they lead with like Beedrill and then have Whiscash in the back, I'm in trouble. Oh boy. Rip. Okay, so they don't have Whiscash. I'm gonna shield this. I'm at least gonna get a shield back. I'll probably even be able to get a second shield from him. Or they'll just let the Empoleon go. That's probably more likely. Yeah. I'm not gonna make it. Alright, so now I'm in World of Hurt. I'm just gonna hope this is X as a bait. Yeah, it was far less likely they were gonna do that. Was that enough for another drill run? If I can manage to get out a second Ice Punch here, that will be of huge help. Whoops. So they're out of shields if I saw correctly. Oh, they've got Muck! Come on! Oh, I'm out of shields. That's... I've confused them with me for a second. Okay. Regroup. I left myself open to that. Empoleon was my nemesis. I need some better answers for it. Yeah, there's... I haven't found a way to really counter all the good meta picks yet. Gloves and pants come before, and shoes. There you go. Mateo says, hello. Hi. Really hard to run a bulky team in this meta. Yeah, I totally agree. I really wish there was a way to take away CP from a mon, even if it were as rare as an elite TM. Okay, yeah, I have heard people talking about that before. Like, what do they call it? But I know what you mean. Like leveling down a Pokemon, so you can build it as high as you want, and then you can opt to, when you're using it in Great League or something, dial it back to that CP. Okay, so Beedrill, obviously, big concern. So I think I have to run, like, Frostlass as well. And my own Beedrill I could use. Let's try that. Oh ho ho ho. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 72 energy. They've got enough for a Mega Horn, but they have baited me. So that is 37. So they've got enough for another Body Slam. Ah! They are just running all over me right now. Did it just look over its shoulder? But also, why did it just throw Body Slam then? Does it only know Body Slam? What's its other move that it's running? I can't make it. Bugger. Okay, so that wasn't as bad as I thought it should have been. There's the Mega Horn. Okay, so now they're in Avalanche range. I could probably take one Mud Bomb on the Frostlass. Just allow myself time to build up a little extra energy. It's probably Muck again, though. Ah, what? They should have been one more away from the... Oh, that's even freaking worse. Ah! They guessed. There is no way they could have known I would throw then. I would have won that if they hadn't caught. Ah. You won a game, well done. Oh, play rough is the other move, that's right. Is this team magnify like so many baits? I believe this is what they call molding. That still doesn't tell me what it is. Molding is what? Losing? Is that what it is? Those baits were rough. I know, right? They oh man. They walked all over me that time. Like the constant baiting was one thing, and then that catch at the end is gonna give me nightmares. Like, surely that was a guess. Your boomer is showing. Molding is just friendly raging. Ah, there we go. All right, I learned something today. Okay, so now copium. What is copium? Lily Bear, you only think molding is a stupid word because it's new and scary. Because that's like twice as many syllables. I see. I'm fascinated by how these things like enter into popular usage. I can picture like you raging so hard that you end up molting. Hey, this is no, this is no good. Larry Birds says copium is the drug you take when you're coping. That sounds right to me. They can double mud bomb, but they'll probably build a little more first. Do I want to use my shield here? I will. That Ludi will come back out. Should be able to farm here. Did they still have another Pokemon? No, the Empoleon was gone. How much does an avalanche do? Not enough. Oh, one powder snow away. Well, that crushed me. I outplayed both my first two opponents, and then the third completely kicked my ass. No. I think I was thinking of the second battle. Did I not have Shadow Ball and Frostlass at the end there? Yeah, you're right. Kevin just pointed out that Shadow Ball would have finished it. You know why this is extra embarrassing? Because I just talked about there being no major skill difference between aces and legends. And then I made a whole bunch of mistakes. Please look up copium on Urban Dictionary. It's like a comforting thoughts. Flash says, you used to know what it was. Now what it is weird and scary. Hashtag my life. How did the first person who said that even get understood? Right? Yeah, that's what I find very weird and interesting. Is that idea that, like, someone said it somewhere, and it just caught on. Alakim says, wait, you don't know Twitch speak? No. Wait, type in, exclamation mark, quote 1. It's the children who are wrong. Molding over molding. Dr. Banner said, Iago said it in the original Aladdin animated film. He was raging so hard, his feathers started falling out, and he would look at me, I'm molting. You just made that up. But because I'm such a boomer, I can't know for sure. Kids are scary, just making up words. I watched a a talk by a guy who was in marketing, and he's focuses on like live streaming culture, and he's talking about like one particular guy and his growth on Twitch, and he's like, this guy defies every piece of knowledge that we have about how to grow on Twitch. And we have a saying in marketing where if you don't understand why something's happening, the answer is kids. Teenagers scare the shit out of you. Lyle is a 33-year-old kid. Confirmed. Maybe they really meant they were tagging so hard the hair was falling. Oh, more kid speak that I have no idea how that was. That guy was good. I played him too. Lilybeth says, oh, I'm still a kid inside too, but I don't think made up words to explain things that are already things when nobody who doesn't know what you're talking about will understand is acceptable. Welcome to the English language. It is a highly adaptable, evolving, liquid thing that just constantly changes. I heard a talk by Stephen Fry once, who is a big lover of the English language, and someone asked him about like what he thinks of the way kids will abbreviate things in text messages and stuff, and Stephen Fry responded with, well, that practice was popularized by Lord Byron from like whatever medieval English time, who we talk about he goes, we talk about bandwidth as being the amount of space you have for the data that you need to send, and back then the amount of bandwidth you had was the size of the paper you were using. So Lord Byron, in order to fit more data on the paper that he had at his disposal, would abbreviate things in the exact same way that we see kids doing on text. Lyle, I'm not an expert. I finished at like just below 2,500 last season. I did make it to veteran. Like I got up to 2,700 at one point, but I finished around 2,460 or something. It's like telling yourself everything is fine when you know it's not. That's copium. That's I see. Coping. Okay, so it actually is then a mashup of coping and copium. I thought that was just a coincidence that it sounded like that. Oh no, not quotation marks. Wouldn't you rather use language everyone understands rather than something that doesn't even really need explaining? Final Flash says, that's my thought for a lot of things, like who thought to put in random pig meat into pig intestines and call it a sausage? Yeah, right? There's a reason for most of these things. Like I know the pig intestines, well, no, I don't know. The pig intestine thing was like a bit of a preservative, wasn't it? Like the intestines would stop bugs getting to them, or that may be a complete fabrication. Alakim, I thought I had BTTV enabled. Is there something I need to do that I haven't done? I'm 29, I'm no teen, so that's not a good excuse. I'm 29 too. There you go. Cake says you can't just make up dang words. Bangs dictionary. My Bible, the dictionary. Lily Bear's never seen Aladdin. That surprises me quite a lot. I feel like Aladdin is right up your alley. Twitch community thing, not an age thing. Okay, so is it just the Twitch community? Well, that makes a lot more sense to me how something like that can spread. Because, like, a popular Twitch streamer had to have said it, and then that spreads. And then, I guess, like, it would spread from there. So, like, the Twitch community is large enough that I can picture them saying it regularly, and then them using it outside of Twitch applications, and then it's spreading like that. The first person to milk a cow is a sicko. That does always weird me out, how we just drink cow's milk. Like, hey, they're not using it. There's already words to describe it. I don't need to say pog. I just say awesome or sweet or sick or nice work, and everyone understands it. And they will also understand what you're saying if you say pog. It's a thing. Getting angry at it won't change that. I don't think I've made Dr. Banner a VIP. Or maybe I have. I don't know. Minato Dekonaha says, hi, please add me and send me a gift. No. Alakim says, you need to add all the standard Twitch lingo emotes like I'm sad, feels good, man, on BTCV. But aren't they already up there? I thought, like, I didn't think I needed to upload them myself. I thought they were just, like, public, so anyone could use them once they had BTTV installed. Saw it in theater with you, but that's the only, as in, like, the live production. Alakim says, don't overthink it. If you tell a normie kid copium, they won't know what the heck you're saying. A normie kid. Yeah, but eventually these things spread, like, on... Remember when On Fleek was a thing? These things... These things just have a way of spreading, like a meme. Misa, hey, welcome in. How are you? Misa, you gotta tell me what you're thinking for your team, because this, I'm finding this team building very, very difficult. Alakim says it's very specific to the Twitch community. Yeah, at the moment, it could absolutely spread though. But not everyone will understand, so it seems exclusionary. Oh, he does have the VIP emote. There you go. Banner says I do. Alakim says you have to, like, add them. They are already uploaded. Okay, I see. Alright, I will take a look at that. I'll write that down. It's on the whiteboard to do that. The only reason I can imagine is that it forces people who don't know to ask, and then the cool people can be like, oh wow, you don't know what it means? Lame. Lily Bear's impression of children. Oh, as if you don't know what copium means. Do we have midnight sets, Meta Mondays? I can do a set. Because I slept for a good 3 hours just before jumping on here. I don't feel particularly tired right now. Which, by the way, if you happen to be free, I'll be on again in about 21 hours from now, doing Meme Team Monday, which is where we take a ridiculous Pokemon or team and try and make it work. Or just have fun with it. Particularly fun to do when you when you're still in the low ranks. Like I have not been doing too many sets each day, so I'm still sitting at rank 12 with a 42 out of 62 win rate. You have to add them to your channel after connecting BTTV. I believe BTTV is connected to my Twitch already. Twitch lingo is very niche. Okay. You sound like you're an expert on the culture, so I'm gonna defer to your knowledge there. The blue crown is BIP, I think. He has that. No, the blue crown is something else, isn't it? Hey, Left J. Banner says, watch the link I posted. Alright, so now I have to scroll back a fair ton. Here we go. Hang on. Yeah, right. Hang on. This is so much more effort than it's worth.
Look at this! Look at this! I'm so ticked off that I'm molting!
Okay, cool. So, you think that's where it came from? Fish booty. What do you mean fish booty? I don't got no booty. I was almost 100% correct. Alakim says gamers aren't considered the cool kids. Misa says, I've been watching but heading to bed soon. I built a Poliwrath and Beedrill today actually, but just hard at narrowing it down to 6 mons. I built quite a few things. Now that's good to see that your arsenal has been expanding. What were your thoughts on the team I ran? I think it's the best one I've made so far. But still not. I'm actually a little bit inspired by, like, I was looking at some weirder, less meta teams, and I've been a little bit inspired by the spice that I've seen today. People always try to elevate themselves above others in any community, cool or not. That is a very true point. Halakim says, I've been around the blocks. What are you running now? For GBL, I have the last couple of sets. What have I been running? Ninetales, Coffagrigus, and Pidgeot. Pidgeot's really good at... like, it gives you a really solid chance at flipping switch advantage. Like, gaining back switch advantage. As a safe switch. Molting means... I know molting means losing feathers. Can't son it! These kids with their hippity hoppity. Molding means you're so mad you're bolding because being bold on Twitch is a thing. So is it actually a portmanteau? It's not the same. Or is it a portmanteau of mad and bolding? That's so much simpler. Could be. Portmanteau is just two words combined to make a new... Okay, now the shoe's on the other foot. Look who doesn't know the words we're using. Yeah, portmanteau is when you combine two words to make a new word. So what's an example of a portmanteau? Something like, well, molding, by the sound of it. What's a common example of a portmanteau? Someone help me here. G'day, Sneaky Pete. I'm actually molding, so when I'm mad, I'm actually molding. I'd like to think when you get mad, you regrow hair. You're just so angry that it just sprouts. A poor man's toe. Yes, it's a poor man's toe. This team is already ready for meme team Mondays. Macago is a better night. Ooh, Macago. I don't mind that idea. I don't think it's memey enough though, because like it's actually good now. Hangry. Yes, that's a portmanteau. Let's just use words that the old person stream. Sitcom, yeah. Situational comedy. Cosplay. I'm so glad you're here. I just was completely blanking in the moment. I like your team. Love how you have all the fighting options. Malamar, Poly, and Barbarical. I'm not completely sold on Malamar yet, though. Seems a bit squish. It is very. And I think my team's bulk is a D. So, like, especially with the Shadow Bomber and Shadow Beedrill. Maybe if I switch to regular of either or both of those, that would help. Especially since I'm running Infestation on Beedrill. So, like, the idea for Infestation Beedrill is obviously the quicker energy generation. And the fact that so much of the meta resists poison and is weak to bug. Well, I mean, not a heap of the meta is weak to bug, but so much of it resists poison. And then there are some important picks that are weak to bug, like the... like, I was able to farm down a couple of Malamars tonight with Infestation. But anyway, the energy generation isn't that much use if you're only getting off one charge move anyway. So maybe I do need a bit better bulk with the Beedrill. Pokemon, yes, is a portmanteau. Very good point. Alright, let's do like 3 battles. We'll finish off the set here. One Mongoose. Silcoon. Well, okay. Well, that was fun. Another bug? No. Well, that guy must be loving life. How's your season going so far? The Silph season or GBL season? I think you need Shadow Beedrill. The rankings are quite different between the two. Okay, 6 versus 20. Yeah. So what's the like rating? Let's go. No, not team battle. We want rankings. Because, like, I don't mind using something that's further down the rankings. And an 87.5 overall score, so that's, yeah, like 3 points of difference. Also, has that gone up? It's at 26 now. Wasn't it much lower before? GBL. It's been good. It's been, I've won 2/3 of my battles so far. Thanks, Misa. Good to see you. Hope to see you again soon. Do you have a Shadow Celio? It's so fun in this, but I don't. You talking about the remix meta? Or the Glacial Cup meta? Yeah, no, I don't. I have a Spheal that can become a rank 1 Celio, but regular Celio. What's it? Ooh. So I gotta be careful of Silph, obviously. 1, 2, 3. Oh, come on. Well, now I don't know how much energy they've got. I'm gonna shield that one. I could try and catch a Silph on Pidgeot. No, I'm not gonna. Maybe I could even survive a Silph, but I think they might be up to a second Silph now. But I'm guessing because, obviously... yep, I'm happy with that. They're not going to shield that. I get switch advantage. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, they do shield! What? I'm gonna leave it. Probably wild charge, that's fine. $16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Oh no. I'll let this go. Alright, this is gonna be tough to navigate. Yeah, I've lost this. Oh, they had to have a steal. They had to have, like, the only steal in the meta. The shadow picks are more rins. Really going to bed now? Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it. That's a weird thing to say. I'll take that back. Current team is Cress, Drapion, Makago, almost at Elo. Woo! That sounds like a fun team. Particularly the Drapion Mikago in the back. Oh, man. Four, five. Oh, far out. Oh. Like, I have not had battles go this badly all season so far. And that switch timer will not go down. Alright, let's see what a Rock Slide does. Quad debuffed. Overheat. FTW. That's what kids say, right? FTW. Quilladin. Respect. I've got to use his shield sooner or later. Oh. Now, that was just a pure result of me not knowing the Pokemon. That's gross. Now, this will not be Body Slam. I bet you anything. Oh, okay. There you go. Well, lucky I didn't make the bet. Okay, you use that weather ball. That is totally fine. I'm gonna try and Dark Pulse and hope that's enough. And then, like, even if I have to, like, farm down from there. Oh, no, you know what? I will Shadow Ball. Alakim says, I know how you feel. Vibe says, don't you love how skill-based this game is? Hashtag sarcasm. Don't play tilted is what I've learned. I totally agree with that. I have made a deliberate, concerted effort to not play as much this season. Like, trying to get your... Just trying to cram your 25 battles in each day. Just, you pay less attention to each battle individually. So I'm only playing like when I've got nothing else to do. Left J is very happy with the Quilladin. Is it Quilladin or Queerdin? Like how they'd say it in like Spanish. Stream quality is bad. Is that just my feed? Fixed. Think I'm gonna be one set shy of 20. I mean, that's fine. It's a 3-month season. Also, because that was really bad. You know what? I was gonna say I'll start a new set, but I gotta save them for Meme Team Monday. I don't want to go into Meme Team Monday with just 4 sets left. So let's find someone to raid. That's a Gramble. So we've got Kitty Devereaux, we've got Fine Panic, and we've got Manem Zeus. We raided Kitty last time. So I think it's out of Zeus and Panic. Does anyone have any preferences? Oh, thank you, Alakim. I saw that, Lily Bear. Very cool. Either is good. Should I flip a coin or something? Let's go Panic. Oh, there we go. Banner says Panic. Thank you, Lyle. Thanks for joining. I had no idea that you were new to Twitch. I just saw you on my recommend. I'm actually not new. I just don't be mistaken by, or don't be misled by my lack of knowledge of Twitch lingo or Twitch culture. I actually started streaming a 1.5 years ago. Yeah, the rebranding to Pallet Town PvP was probably like 4 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that. Pretend you are. Sure, yeah, I'm yeah, I'm new to this whole streaming stuff. Please follow. It used to be just my own channel. Now there are others that stream on it. So Lily Bear will be on Tuesday. I'll be back, well, tonight. We have Team Magma Tyler. And also upcoming, probably... I don't know much about marketing, but something tells me that I shouldn't actually say this until it's a lot more confirmed. But we're looking like we're going to have another streamer starting in January with us. Her name is Mama Climbs. The raid has begun. Everyone jump on in, pile into the bus. Huh. I should have just eluded. Banner, none of that. Agreed, Lily Bear. All right. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
or Pun PvP, should I say? How's the stream? Hey Lily, what's up? Big raid, let's go! Oh god, they denied. Soon when remember come. That's unfortunate. Oh god, now we overtapped there. Exactly, I throw my move in one, but they do two passive instead. Kinda sucks. I win CMP, right? So if they shield, I'll just shield back and win this. Oh god. How's the Glacial? Like, I haven't played Silph for a while now. I'm missing a lot. I'm missing out.